Alright, hey guys, Grumpy here with another episode of Long Haul. So, at the end of the previous episode, we started to gain our footing. We are accepting more trade missions now so that we can generate the credits that we need to clear our balance. That's the goal of this episode, or at least get significant way into it. We actually created a contact here on Samara. So, if we go do the com directly, or actually, by completing that last mission to deliver the goods here, the one that we got attacked for almost twice, we actually created a where are you at? Here we go. We created a contact over here on Samara. We will go ahead and develop them, but we don't intend to keep them long term. The reason being is it's just on the other side of the system, and we'll probably never be over here. But we can go ahead and develop them, and then we can talk to them. Yes. Also, we'll go ahead and take care of that real quick. That's 120k that we desperately need. Hello, contact. Do you have any work for me? You have surplus food. You mean the 5,000 food you didn't need? We don't really have a need for the food. That's just gonna cost us. And it's just gonna take up space. So we'll go ahead and cancel that. I was hoping we'd get a good mission to start with, but that's fine. Let's go ahead over here, or let's buy fuel first, and then let's head on out. Let's buy all of your fuel. It's a little tight. We'd have to find things to scrap, but I guess as long as we can make it back to Madeira, we should be fine. Let's head on out there. Do we have any superfluous ships? We don't. I need an aggressive officer. Are you aggressive? Who's aggressive? Steady, 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 aggressive. Yeah, I want you in the what's it called? Monitor. Just so you're more likely to stick to the enemy. Okay. So this 300k we could feed to the colonies, but I'm actually just gonna let it go to our debt. Well, if we were going to be debt dodgers, we have disruptions. Probably what we would build would be well, we need another 100k, but we probably want to build fuel production. We could also upgrade you to like a megaport. That might actually help Raw. But we'll pay our debt. We'll be good boys and girls for right now. Your pirate fleet? You're not. You are a pirate fleet. I knew it. We're gonna fight them because we need the fuel. Also because they're a pirate. I think their biggest ship was a Buffalo, so we'll just deploy our enforcers and ourselves. Keep the cost cheap, and then we'll full assault it. I knew it. I can smell them now. I can smell their stinky ships 10 light years away. Now let's go ahead up against this vigilance. Shepard actually blocked the vigilance escape. So probably could have got by with one less Eradicator. Or Enforcer. But good job, everybody. Pursue them, we'll let our second in command handle it. We don't need any of these. Scrap it. And with that 100 fuel, we should have what it takes to get home. And we get a heavy Mauler, which is really nice. Your pirate fleet. Your independence. Offer to pay for charts of local hyperspace and slipstream routes. And it includes the location of all slipstreams within 5. I don't know what that is, but we'll pay it. That's cool. Alright. And you revealed nothing. Scam artist. Okay. So let's continue our journey here. I think we'll just go straight through the clouds. Another option is to go up, but looks like some of the storms split, allowing us to pass safely through here. I still don't know what topography does, hyperspace topography and all that. We'll see. Okay, cool. So our unpaid debt is going down. We sunk about 300k into that, so now we're rolling over 500. After we do these 2 missions, we should chalk another 120 off. And then as far as debts go, it looks like we're burning 50k a month. But we'll see when Ra increases in size if it doesn't flip to being profitable. Let's see. Way up. Okay. Yep, there's a pirate fleet in the middle of that topography, which is fantastic. And now let's jump in. We're just gonna jump in at the closest system to save ourselves fuel. And then hopefully we find some debris fields. Our supplies are good. So we'll just start performing random surveys. The survey, it costs 5 supplies in order to conduct a survey. And these sell for 700 on the open market, even the worst, like lowest class ones. So you might as well do the survey and then sell it off. It's a way to convert your supplies. Oh, cool. I missed that. A way to convert your supplies into currency. Yeah, we can fight that. Yeah, we should be fine here. This fight doesn't warrant everybody, but what we do need is our monitor to scoop up the bulk of the ship. So we're actually given an order to hang back and let the monitor go ahead and, yep, attack that. Okay. Then we'll cancel that order. And we'll just put engage commands on the rest of this. These ships are unshielded, so should never be too difficult. We just don't want that ship attacking the rest of our fleet. We should get some healthy gamma cores from this as well. make sure we're being careful here. Ship is just up my port, man. Does our Griffin have ECCM package? It doesn't look like it. We need to get our Griffin ECCM package. It's going to be very important so it doesn't miss against these smaller targets. So I can get an opportunity here to wail on the engines. We're going to use our sabos to get the flame out. Alright, we do our back to the big ship, so we need to be careful. But if we can take care of that, then we should be in a much better spot. Alright, and that should be destroyed, and I think that's everything. Good job, everybody. 2 gamma cores for our trouble. It's pretty good. And a lot of fuel, so we can make it back home safely. We get some good supplies. Get organics, another gamma core. Okay. It's a decent haul here. The volatiles are actually nice because now we can use them to do a little bit more detailed exploration. Alright. And you need us to find a ship. You need us to examine a domain era probe, and it's located within the asteroid belt. No, this is the survey. The other one is the asteroid belt. Okay, because this is the only asteroid belt, and we would have saw it. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our survey. It's gonna cost us those 5 supply. And it's just a basic worlds, but we get a nice payout for that. Let's knock out these and then let's get out of here. So that 60k is gonna evaporate, that's not real. Looks like there's a fleet near the sun. Actually, that might be a debris field. Looks like a cache, maybe? That might be a debris field. Let's go ahead and explore this. The gamma core. If I'm gonna do that, I don't know why I don't just hit take all instead of holding alt. A lot of gamma cores. Yeah, I can just hit take all. Ultra rich. Nice. That being the only thing it has going for it, though, does not make it a good planet to settle. Yeah, we'll engage the defenses. We'll just use the enforcers, save on costs, and the monitor to crowd control. That's the problem, right? With getting hit with one salamander. You end up getting hit with all the rest of them too. Heavy. That's a light assault gun. Those are two heavy mortars. We're just gonna have to tank for a little bit. Yeah, we're just gonna have to tank for a little bit. I'm gonna use this enforcer to go ahead and eliminate this. And yeah, we're just we're gonna. Those are swarmers. You don't have missiles. You don't have missiles. Okay, so if we need to, we'll block the swarmers, but we just need to keep an eye on our flux. We just get hit by the swarmers. That's fine. Let's go back up. We'll actually jump on this while we have an opportunity. Sorry for the flashbang. Alright. Now let's deal with this. Now let's properly dodge these salamanders. Oh. 1 or 2 ain't bad. 1, 2. Monitor just being an absolute leader here on the battlefield. I need to upgrade these to eliminate orders, so we get them off the battlefield, and then this. There we go. Alright, what else we got? Looks like just 2 more ships. Just go full assault. And we'll head up north. Interesting. I think these ships have the missile reload. Not hull mod, the same one that the Vigilance has. I think that's why I was able to fire those salamanders so quickly. Kill there. Ooh, another heavy machine gun. Fantastic. A bunch of level ups. It's good. Alright, and then what else do we have? Survey. We have 3 more surveys to do. Alright. Anubis is size 5 now. That's really nice. So it's positive. We do Freeport status. It doubles the amount of credits it generates per month. Yeah, we'll throw that back on. All these terrible worlds. And it looks like there's something behind the planet, so we'll go and check that out. Another domain error probe. Alright. I wish you could auto these. We'll just do this. Oh, full assault it. There's something to be said about Something to be said about bringing the monitor to this fight, but the monitor has just been kind of doing its own thing. Look at that. So, just a beast. The Eradicator time to kill with those 2 assault chain guns. Let's go back off. Alright. In my yesteryears, when I wasn't so rusty, I used to solo these. You can see that in Zero to Hero and where else do I fight these guys? Do a lot of exploration. Mostly Zero to Hero, you can find that. Good job, everybody. Ooh, a hypervelocity driver. That's fantastic. Okay. So now we need to go ahead and grab this domain error probe. Looks like Ra grew to size 5. So now it's max stability, so we're going to go ahead and activate Freeport. And I think that's just going to help out there. Yep. Oh, hey, and look at that. If we go to our intel screen, we check our colony threats. Hostile activity. Look at that. We're now ticking down at 17 a month, and we're under our 250 threshold. Yes. Oh, that is fantastic. That is just fantastic. Look at that. Oh my, what a moment. Look at that. Alright, Freeport is going to hurt a little more on Osiris. But man. Look at that. No point in turning Freeport on there. Oh boy. I never thought I'd see the day. And are we actually turning a profit now? No, nowhere near. Well, this is last month's status, but we'll see if colonies goes positive overall. It might. All right, let's go jump out of here. We surveyed everything, yeah. You haters. You absolute haters. It's because Osiris has Freeport status, right? Well, that's fine. We can deal with that. Let's see. Yeah, we're talking about a difference. We're talking about like a 25% increase in credits per month. Yeah, we're gonna leave that on. Whatever, they can eat my shorts. All right. We'll jump in over here. So the gravity wheel. Well, no, we'll do a sample. Okay. No hostile activity, or no hostile threats. Why is it there? Okay. Sometimes you can get ambushed right at a jump point by like a distress call that you weren't paying attention to. Do a sensor burst. Looks like it's on the backside over here. There's also something over there to our right, or to our left, so we'll go ahead and explore that. But here's another 60k floating in space. And we get a little bit of organics. Never gonna say no to organics, but ultimately it's a little useless. What are you? The main arrow pro? You know what? We're gonna do this in the Eradicator. You have a breach? What? Supposed to have 2 saddles up front and 3 rows of harpoons? But actually, breaches are really effective against these ships because they don't have shields. Alright, where are we going? Yeah, let's just bring everybody. Alright, what we're doing here is we're just luring them towards our enforcers. Alright. We'll actually upgrade this to eliminate command. Nope, you have your own things to deal with. We're bringing these back to our enforcers, separating them off. You should be okay. And then you're it's a little more questionable, but if we clear these 3 destroyers off the battlefield, then we should be fine. Actually, you know what? You can just deal with this. We can just deal with that ourselves. So we separated it from this ship, which was applying kinetic damage to us. Now we just have free reign to attack without worrying about our shields overloading. Alright, that should be fine. And yeah, the rest of this is already done. So it's not necessarily about having superior firepower. Sometimes it's just about having enough ships that you can build like a physical wall and separate off the enemy. That should be full assault orders. Back on. Let's go help out over here. Nice. Okay. We're getting a ton of supply and fuel for this. It's fantastic. Alright, so new month ticked over. Monthly expenses 500k. Let's see now. We're making 50k on Osiris, 11k on Anubis, and that's more than enough to pay for Ra and Set. Ra would make a profit if we put those if we install those items. So the catalytic core and then the corrupt nanoforge. But I'm pretty sure that would spawn the pathers again. And let's wait until our hostile activity falls off a little more before we do that. Yeah, dude, that is so good. That is fantastic. Incredible. Let's perform a survey. I really enjoy the water worlds. They just look so good. Alright. So those are our credits. Let's head back to... We'll head to Sudani, actually, and see if that contact refreshed and we get a better mission. Come on. So that's a pirate fleet. But we can beat them through the storms because we have sensors and they don't. So we get +3 while traveling slowly. Stinky pirates. Probably our Eradicators are slow ship, or definitely our Griffin. Just wondering why we're back down to 18. Alright, what is this? Slipstream navigation. Fuel used while traveling inside of a slipstream is reduced by 50%. So slipstreams basically are almost like free to use. Slipstream detection. Facilities and staff at spaceport are able to intercept data from various sources to discover the presence of nearby slipstreams. Hyperfield optimization. Maximum burn increased by 3 while in hyperspace. Maximum burn? So you get +3 everywhere? What? And then topographical data can be sold for a considerable number of credits. Event progress will reset between 400 and 450 when this outcome is reached. So, like, could I just take one ship out and just ride around or fly around and just ride slipstreams all day? How do you maximize this? Somebody post that in the comments. That +3 burn is so incredible. Like, could I just... Oh. Could I just get a ship, like a freighter that can carry a lot of fuel and supply, do an efficiency overhaul with solar shielding, and then just let it loose inside of one of these clouds, and it would just like ping pong and collect that data as it like hurtles through here, not taking very much damage. Like, we could set like a little racetrack here. Anyway, let's go back to our contacts, see what they have, and then we'll call the episode. Maybe you need a certain amount of ships to go at that speed in order to gather that information. In another world, that would be a really good bounty to fight. Because you get the 60k from the planet. I mean, those are just regular pirate bounties. We fight those. Those come through our system all the time. Alright, let's go over here. Transponder on, yes. And let's go to Sudani. Looks like they're still suffering from pirate activity. A little unfortunate. But hopefully the path to Sudani is clear. Oh, okay. We'll just turn in these cores. Surplus metal. For 120K. JK. You didn't see that. I didn't realize you only get 100% with I didn't realize you only get 120% with 100% with the Perseans. So we're gonna act real cool. We're gonna buy enough crew to get out of here, and we're gonna speak nothing of this contraband. You didn't see any of this. We'll just pretend like I remembered for the 40th time that you can't bring cores to these worlds. Alright, let's head over to Mysore and dump these. We flew directly from hyperspace to Myasora to Port Say to sell our cores. And you can't prove otherwise. No, I just keep forgetting. But Europa, you know, being cool, calm, and collected, nearly joked with the port commander, showing them actually a bag of red M&Ms and not cores. The port commander laughed, and then he dismissed Europa for wasting his time. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and turn these gamma cores in to Tritachyon and reap that nice 360K. And then, yeah. So we'll go ahead and call the episode here. The next time... Actually, what day is it? No, we'll just call it here. So when the month ticks over in the next episode, we should only have about 100K of debt left. And then it looks like we're still negative, but now we're only negative maybe 30K, 35K a month instead of the like 140K that we started with just a few episodes ago. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. The series is starting to round off. I think I'll call it once all of our colonies are size 6 and, you know, we're turning a nice profit. I think that makes sense to be where the series ends. I really want to start up a new series, and I have a couple of very interesting ideas, things that I want to try out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy that episode. Other than that, Grumpy out.